Yeah, we're just coming off a bye. We're anxious to play. We've got to play well. We know that. We know what type of game it's going to be, and as a team, we want to progress and get better each and every day, each and every game. Big challenge, but we're excited about the opportunity.
Do you consider this a litmus test of any sort for this early in the season?
We don't really talk that way because I think anyone can beat anyone in this league. I really do. I think any team that shows up ready to play, has enough talent, has enough skill. What we want to do is make sure we play our best football at home. We want to take care of our house, regardless of the opponent, focus on ourselves, play physical, and play winning football.
There was no chance that Big Hill was going to be ready to play in this game?
Probably not this game. We'd had a plan. Definitely felt like, yeah, we signed him last week, and I felt it was going to be a week or two. And we're not going to rush him, but yeah, definitely you can tell, he's all in and he's excited to be here, but he also understands that we got to be smart and not maybe put his knee at risk. He's a long-term plan for us as far as we need him for as many games as possible, but also we really need him games after Labor Day. And so we'll definitely try to be smart about it.
He's a guy that has nothing left to prove in this league. Obviously, he's won defensive MLPs, Grey Cups, you name it. He's coming off of a big injury. Just what have you kind of learned about him and the fact that he still wants to, keep playing?
Oh, I'm not surprised. I mean, he was in the rules meetings and doing some PA stuff that I was in the off season, and I kind of make sure that I stay in touch with him. I wasn't sure if there was a plan in Winnipeg or not. Their guys are playing well, so we're happy to have him. I've always just a ton of respect. He's one of the smartest guys I've ever talked to football-wise. I don't know if he's smart off the field. I haven't got that far with him, but I know for a fact the stuff he sees and recognizes, it's different than other players. So, like you said, I do believe first ballot Hall of Fame type of career. He's not necessarily, you say he doesn't have anything left to prove, but I think he does. I think he's on a new team. He's with new guys. He wants to make sure people know he's who he is. It just might take a while in order for us to get there.
It's a team effort to cover for a guy like Reggie, but what can you say about the job Eric Brooks has done kind of stepping into that spot?
Yeah, we last game it was really much tough to honestly evaluate anybody on offense, but we feel we have confidence in Eric. We got to make sure our return game also, we'd like to think we could be a difference maker with him and Eno. So I do believe he's taken strides. Eric came off a pretty serious injury last year too, I believe it was broken arm. So it took him a little bit, as anyone, to feel a little bit more comfortable, but I think he's back.
We're asking about Big Hill. Is there a chance he might not play his former team this summer because you play Winnipeg 3 times in 6 weeks or something like that?
Yeah, I'd be hard pressed to think he's not going to play his former team, but I guess I'm not necessarily. He's going to be rushing me. I'm not. It's not going to be vice versa. He's going to be rushing me, and I'm just going to let. I've told Adam, he's definitely got a seat at the driver's seat, letting me know how he feels. But yeah, I would be very surprised if he doesn't play Winnipeg, if not twice rather than once.
Is it an odd stat that Vernon has led I think 6 touchdown drives, but he's yet to throw an actual touchdown pass to this point in the season?
I think it's a little bit, it's a passing league, but also teams down in what we call it basically the tight green, but we don't use the term red because that means stop. We don't want to slow down, but we definitely understand that teams aren't necessarily all out blitzing down there. They're playing zones, and so we got to be able to run the ball. We got to be able to take what's there. But he has still had the great rushing touchdown, and we probably a couple down, at least one to the 1 yard line. As a quarterback, though, yeah, trust me, I definitely every game. I'm not, I guess, caught up on stats, but I'd like a few touchdown passes, and I know he would as well.
Sounds like you guys got a good crowd coming tomorrow. Is there buzz in the room about that? Do guys pay attention to that and maybe say, okay, here we go, we got some home cooking, some home fun?
Yeah, I think, such a new team, the expectations for us is make sure we show up and do our part. I'm excited though because the fans, I think it's it's fun no matter what, especially when you play Winnipeg, but it's more fun when the stands are pumping and the people are excited, and that's why it's our job to go out there and play well. We're in the winning business, but we're also in the entertainment business, and our guys, we want to go out there and put on a show.
Easy one for you here, but what makes Winnipeg tick in your mind?
They're just a good good group across the board. I mean, they have all three units are excellent. I mean, this probably shows my little bit of bias, but I just think Zach is one of the best. I love watching him play, not necessarily against us, but he's one of my favorite guys. Never coached him, never played with him, but I just really have a lot of respect for him. And, you know, I do think the quarterback has a lot to do with winning, and he's just played really well ever since he got there.
What can Charles Wiley add to your defensive line group as he makes his season debut?
Yeah, well, he's a guy I think is playing quicker than a lot thought. I mean, he did an Achilles tear in the last, I think it was October, and he looks pretty good. Same thing, we got to be careful how many snaps we give him. He's kind of a guy I think that has speed and power. He also is one of my energy guys, so you know I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do.